I needed an online store for my jewelry design business, so Shop Here, powered by Google, built me one for free. This
All right. That one could have gone on forever. How did that sound? Sound all right? Let me know if you guys heard that all right. Give me one if you heard that. Hear the guitar and everything. All right. We are streaming to YouTube. We are streaming to Facebook. Got 19 folks in here already. William. Oh, thank you, William. Appreciate that, man. 5x5. Awesome. Okay. I did some serious sound checking before this show with Dave. That's in the chat and Brian. So hopefully it all sounded mix was good. All right. Okay, let me go to the top. Let me say hello to everyone. Speaking of Brian and Dave, there they are. Thanks, guys, for the help earlier today. Lars Guitars is with us. Joe C, welcome. Spencer. Sounds good. Okay, John, sorry made him out for lunch with mom. We'll watch later. No worries, John. That's much more important than hanging out. But thanks thanks for popping in. William De Silva, nice tone. Thanks, man. Spencer Cron, Guitar Man 45. Awesome. Mark Tanner, how are you? Meryl J, how's it going? Bumble Bess. Dan Beck, nice to see ya. Okay, I think I got everybody right. Yeah, I got everybody. Six String Brian, how are you? Brian, I got 2 words for you, Brian asks. Dan in New Jersey, how's it going? Cecil, how are you? Hack is back. Hack's tone is back, and he told you so. Yeah, Dave, I got 2 words for you. Hey, Rob212, how are you? Robert Bond. Hey, we got 1 person watching on Facebook. How's it going? Brian Spalding, welcome. Rick Hefner, hello. We got Quit James in the house. Star Trek is on. Yes. I think it's a rerun, though, Quentin. I'm kind of pretty sure about that. But, there's only so many green women in the world that Kirk can have his way with. You know what I'm saying? All right. Very cool. Very cool. Thanks, everybody, for popping in. Happy Saturday night. So I tried to do this a week ago and kind of went to shit in a handbasket. The sound was, I don't know what the hell happened. Anyway, since then, I'm now using a new mixer, and so it's a little bit of an adjustment. It's a little different than the other one. The gains are like down to pretty much 0, but that seems to be the only thing that works. So, but no worries with that. No worries with that. Crap Guitar Show, how are you, Dante? Nice to see you. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've got a couple of. I'll be doing a couple more tunes in a minute. I've got. I'm. This is gonna be very mellow. Like I've got an atmospheric ballad and a silky Latin groove to play for you in a minute. So this is just a mellow hangout Saturday night. While we're at least where I am, where we're all locked down and it's martial law and you can't go anywhere or do anything. And I am not kidding. So. Bengal Gangster. Hey, man. Nice to see you. Cool, cool. I got $10. Kirk gets lucky. Oh, you like the sweatshirt? Yeah, I actually I had the pleasure of visiting New York City a couple of times. And yeah, New York is an amazing place if you've never been. Like Manhattan and all that. And it's just, yeah. Manhattan was very, very cool. This was years ago, but it was one of my more fun trips for sure. For sure. Hey, there's Don. What did you miss? Don, I just played a little bit of blues, but I got some more playing to come up. Yeah, New York is amazing. Martial law, does that mean we all get some of those original DS? Yeah. Yeah, not that kind of. I wish it was that kind of martial law. Yeah. So as I go on here, folks, let me know if you have any questions about anything, anything coming up. I got some news for you in terms of upcoming shows and music and collaborations. Actually, let me start with that. So um, I did a collaboration with Mark Wade, and I don't have his shit. I wish I'd remembered. I'm not that bright. To put the link in the description, but if you look up Mark Wade, Time Has Been Kind, you will see his most recent song that he put out today has me playing some guitar on it. So, what I would suggest, though, if you listen to it, listen to the end because that's when I'm actually really playing. But check that song out, and it's always I don't know. I'm kind of flattered when somebody actually asks me to play on their song. I mean, I'm like, really? My reaction usually is like, really? Okay, sure. But you seem to be happy with it, and it's out there, and it's go check it out. If you don't know who Mark Wade is, he sings and plays keyboards, and he does a lot of collabs with different people, much more notable people usually. But yeah, go check it out, and it was a lot of fun. Hack, is it the Friedman or the Hughes and Kettner? So Cecil, I actually have the Hughes and Kettner going right now. And because I was trying to troubleshoot where the issues were the other day, and I just hooked up the thing, and then I don't think that, not that there's anything wrong with the Friedman. I think the Friedman is fine. It was just a question of being aware of where to set all the levels on the mixer. Like, so what I mean by that is, like, if I literally unplug and I go from the H and K to the Friedman, it'll sound different because it's a different amp, but I think it'll still sound just fine. But I'm not going to do that right now, but I will experiment with that later on. But thank you for asking the question. Means you must, yeah, that's what martial law means. You all got to play martials. That's right. Good video, Hack. Only got halfway through it, but I'll watch it all later. Oh, you're talking about the Mark Wade video, I'm thinking? Sounds so much better. My tone is back. Okay, well, I mean, Freeman's not going anywhere, and I am gonna use it on. I wish it was salt. That's hilarious. Soldano law. That's funny. Yeah. It's not Soldano law. It's martial law. Yeah, but again, the Friedman's not going anywhere, so I'll be connecting the Friedman up again on another jam at another time. So, hey, Preston Smith, how are you? Yeah. Oh yeah, the Friedman's great. Yeah. Yeah, and if anyone here has any questions or wonders what the Friedman sounds like, hooked up to a 212 cab specifically with vintage 30s, I did a pretty, ended up being a kind of long video, but I did all the possible clean samples and dirty samples out of that Friedman, using a humbucker, using a Les Paul, and using a Strat. So you should really check that out if you want any idea kind of what you can get happening out of the Friedman. Bumble Bess, Hacky direct line. Right, no, I'm Bumble Bess, I'm going directly into a mixer. Yeah. And when I'm doing this sort of thing, it's kind of the easier way to do it, because if I mic this, then this mic would also pick it up, and I would have to have it. But the bigger problem is it would be relatively loud. And then in terms of me being able to play with the backing track, it's kind of harder to blend the sounds. Like right now, everything is coming out of the same speaker, so I can hear exactly where I fall in the mix. But anyways, yeah, if anyone's got any, really wants to hear a lot of samples with the Friedman, you should check out that video. It's called Friedman Runt 20, I think, review and demo. Spacey Jazzy Blues, how are you? Spacey Jazzy Bluesy, Don sent me a clip of you playing over a Dopez backing track, one that I played over a while back, and you absolutely destroyed it, man. Folks, Spacey Jazzy Bluesy. If you're not sub to that channel, sub to that channel. That guy's a freaking beast on the guitar. Absolutely fantastic player. Yeah. My Friedman sounds twice as good all of a sudden. Yes, yes, you have two cabs. You have twice the goodness. Okay. See if there's any more questions in here. Wonder how that Friedman sounds compared to my Buddha in the room. My Buddha has a Friedman front end in it. I took some pretty good sound samples, miking the cab with an SM58, William, if you want to check it out. And I'll tell you what really impressed the hell out of me was the clean. The cleans I was getting out of it with the Strat were unfreaking believable. They just sounded glorious. Yeah. Yeah, he crushed it for sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. A good pedal platform, the Friedman is, yes. Yeah. 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 Put his link in the chat. Spacey Jazzy Bluesy, if one of my mods could do that, that would be awesome. Preston, I don't use effects loops ever. But I can tell you in the front that the pedals work quite well. It's again, going back to referring to video, because a lot of these questions are kind of answered in videos that I've done. My most recent video, my most recent original song is called Desert Road. If you haven't checked that out, please do. It's my most recent tune. The main riff in that song is me using a pedal on a Friedman, and then the rest of the drive sounds on that are using the gains on the amp. So there you hear that, it sounds great with the pedals, and then of course the gain that's built into it also sounds really cool. Oh yeah, it has an effects loop. Oh, it definitely has an effects loop. Yeah, Preston. Yeah. Oh, there's the link. Dave's got the link in there for Spacey Jazzy Blues. William's going to look it up. Yeah, check it out. Got a lot of great players in here. I just mentioned Spacey Jazzy because he's new to my channel, and I think he's someone everyone should be aware of. Do you Buffalo Rock City winners like the CD? I'm not a winner, but I bought it, Cecil, and I think it's fantastic. I think if you're a Kiss fan, that is a must-have. Yeah. Hey, Andy Dion, how are you, man? Nice to see you. Oh, thanks, Andy. I was just talking about that. Yeah. Yeah. Did you listen to the end? Because that's when I finally got to rip a little bit on that song. Listen to the end. Listen to the last 3 minutes. Dear Lord. Oh, are you serious, Cecil? Oh, shit. I got to send him an email. How do you know that, Cecil? Sorry, folks. Saying that John Jeffrey's mom just passed. Damn. I'm wondering how you heard about that, Cecil. Like, do you know those guys? Oh, you saw it on Facebook? Oh, on his... Okay, I got you. Okay. Yeah, so music news, check out that collab I did. That's the second one I've done with Mark Wade. And I put the offer out there a while back if anybody, wanted to do some collabs to send me some tracks, and so far, it was nice that Mark took me up on it. All right. Also, I was supposed to actually be recording today. I'm it got postponed. The reason I'm doing this tonight is because I didn't end up recording today, so I still have the ability to play guitar. Because when I do a day of recording, like I can't play for 2 days after that. But I'm going to be recording next week. I've got a song, basically completely all fleshed out, all the parts. I just leave myself little spots for improvising solos. But I'll be working on that next week, and yeah, so keep an eye out for new music. I actually have 2 songs ready to go. The one I'll be recording next Saturday, that thing is that's gonna be a beast of a song to record because it's got a lot of parts. I was talking about this on Sandra's show earlier today. I've got like 3 different time signatures, and it just keeps flipping and flopping. It's this crazy song. But if it all works out, and it hopefully will sound good, and my brother's going to be doing the recording and all that stuff, and hopefully he can make some sense of my craziness. So, but that's going to happen next week. Speaking of which, upcoming on Wednesday's show, I'm going to have my brother is going to be my guest on the show. For those of you that don't know, I have a younger brother who is a damn good guitar player, a musician, and not just saying that because he's my brother, but if you sub to his channel, which is Dense Skill Music, again, I'm going to bug my moderators. If you could put in the link for Dense Skill Music, my brother's channel, it's on my page. He's one of my recommendeds. You should check him out. He does a mix of like rock, jazz, fusiony stuff. Yeah, be just a crazy player, absolutely crazy player. And yeah, I'm gonna have him on as a guest next week. Yeah, I basically have 3 different. Yeah, yeah, it's a messed up tune. It almost the tag out is like a Russian polka. It's like imagine Led Zeppelin meets System of a Down. That's what I'm doing next week. It's a messed up song. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Anyways, Mike is himself. How are you? Yeah, so that's Wednesday's show. Check out the Mark Wade. New music coming. And yeah, onward and upward, folks. I mean, I don't know when the next time is I'll ever be able to play with humans in a room again. But at the very least, I'm playing guitar, keeping the chops up, and writing music. I mean, that's anything to keep playing and keep yourself busy. You know what I mean? Hey, Laz, popping in to say hi. How are you? Yeah, it's not quite Rush though, Bumblebess. It's like Rush Light. Like Pepsi Light. It's like Rush Light. Yeah. Actually, it sounds nothing like Rush. I did my Rush song. That was Critical Mass. That's the closest I can get to Rush. But that had a lot of tempo changes too, actually. How's the guitar sound, folks? Should I even ask? Nikki Notes, how are you? Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Here, let me highlight that comment. There you go. There you go. Much appreciated. Yeah. Yeah, if you're not sub, please sub, folks. Guitar sounds sweet. Okay, awesome. All right, now if I didn't embarrass myself enough at the beginning of the show, I'm gonna attempt to embarrass myself even more. I love this flying by the seat of your pants. This is like me playing in a bar with 37 people. The only difference is I've not rehearsed any of what I'm about to do. Life's too short. All right, here we go. gonna try play another one here for you.
Tonight, I'll be eating chicken tikka masala with garlic naan. Cheers.
I win again. Patrick.
That's Sir Patrick.
Ooh, sir.
New workouts for your new space.
That's right, Peloton, you are fire! Come on!
Sorry about the ads. All right, see you later, Dave. All right, that was enough of that. How'd that sound? Everything come through okay? Another mellowy, laid back kind of tune. It's that kind of night. Very laid back. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me know if anybody's got any questions about, you know, some of the tracks or what I'm using. Sounded great. Okay, thank you. That was a real New York. Oh, New York blues? Really? Hey, Bobby. Bobby, how's your hand doing, man? Are you back to playing the drums all right, or you still kind of get a little tingly? PJ Kobe, if I haven't said hello, hello. Oh, yeah, okay. I got it. So Dave, yeah, Dave's over with the Tone King. Yeah. So let me know if anybody's got any questions about the guitar, or let me know if you want to hear a different guitar. Oh, Don pedals. Okay, so I am using an EP booster with the boost all the way down, so that puts a little sparkle on everything I do. Hall of Fame reverb that's on plate. It's about a little over a quarter, between a quarter and a half. Flashback delay is on, and that's a Lawrence Petros 87. Lawrence Petros 74 pedal. That's what I was using for that. What Les Paul am I playing? PJ Kobe asks. This is my holy grail guitar. This is like my dream come true guitar. This is a Gibson Custom Shop reissue 1960. Yeah. This is like my best favorite Les Paul, and I'm a big Les Paul guy, and this by far is the best Les Paul I own. And I pretty much use it every chance I get. All when I go record, and I'll be recording with it again next week. It's on all my recordings. Absolutely love this guitar. Thanks for asking. Thanks for the question, guys. Good. Thank you. Slowly getting back. That's good to hear, Bobby. William, if you want to send me a Schecter, I'll play a Schecter. Where do I go to get infected? Teenage head. Oh, man. You're really reaching in the vaults, man. That's the main riff. Nobody knows Teenage Head except for me and who asked for that? Michael Cross. Welcome, Michael. How are you, man? How's the Mackie working out? I'm using it right now, Bobby. It was a little bit different because the settings, especially for the guitar, like I am at negative 10 dB. It gets so low. And then the EQ, I've got pretty much the high totally off, or like my high EQ is down to a quarter, and my bass EQ is up 3/4. So like the whole EQ thing is, to me it sounds way too muddy, but if I change any of that, it sounds too shrill out there. So yeah, I don't own a Schecter. Yeah. The neck on this one, PJ, is basically a 60 slim, more or less. Best way to describe it. Yeah. In the 60s, if you compare like a 58, a 59, and a 60 Les Paul, it goes from fatter to thinner. 58 is the baseball bat. 59 is a little smaller. 60 is the smallest. Yeah. I was kidding. Yeah, okay. What pickups? Cecil, that's the beauty of this guitar. These are called custom buckers, and you can't buy custom buckers. They don't sell them individually, separately. So that's sort of like kind of their secret sauce, is the pickups they put in these guitars, which are, I mean, I think they're Alnico 3 magnets, if I'm not mistaken. Dave's not here anymore. He would know that. But, yeah, these pickups are fantastic. Yeah. But I got another guitar over there with Shep tones that's not too far off from this, actually. PJ wants the Music Man. Happy Saturday from Toronto. Mike, you're in BC. That's how you know who who Teenage Head is. Mike, I got it. Michael, I hope you saw the movie. They did a documentary on Teenage Head. That's actually, you can see it on YouTube. Yeah, that's right. Bobby would know. Yeah, I saw them live too, Bobby. They actually played my high school. Yeah. Yeah, very low output pickup, Cecil Music. William, you don't own a Schecter anymore either. I traded it. My LP and my Kiesel for an ends double cut. I'm not sure what you mean there, William. Okay, so we got a request for the Music Man. I got one more tune here that's like, if I play it on the Music Man's gonna like self-destruct. Because these are all mellow tunes to be played on a mellow guitar. Yeah. Oh, you partied with them. That I didn't do. Was Frankie Venom still around when you did that, Bobby? That's Lucy Potato. You want the Music Man? Redhead drank like a fish. Oh, that was the guitar player, Gord. Daviton would. Yeah, so all I use are these picks, folks. Every single guitar I have, I use these. These are my absolute favorite picks. Ever since I discovered them, I went from Jazz 3s to these. And a couple reasons. It's got the rubber on it, okay? So it never slips, right? Because when I gig, sometimes, if I get if I don't have like a kind of something to grab onto, sometimes they spin in my hand or even fall out. That's one reason. The other reason is when I do this, bring it in and bring it out, I can actually change the tension on it a little bit. So like if I want it to be like really tight and not flex, I pull it in a little bit, and also it's great for pinch harmonics. And then when I want it to, strum and be a little flexible, I kind of push it out like that. So the whole time I'm playing, I'm kind of doing this unconsciously. The only bad thing about this is because of the rubber, you can't really pick scrape. So if you like doing a lot of pick scrapes, this won't work for you. You have some of them, Cecil? Cool. Andrew Enns is a double cut small builder, more known for making high and acoustic for highs to be. Oh, okay, cool. Disgusting. I saw them a bunch of times back when I lived in TO. Oh, okay, you lived here. That's, yeah, because I don't think they got that far out to BC, man. I can't help you. I don't know what you're missing. What's Scrawlbar missing, folks? We're 2 songs in already. Tarhack, how was your day and how was your Christmas? I haven't seen you before. Love heavy metal. Hey, I'm doing good. Welcome back. I love heavy metal. Metal rules. Hope you had a good Christmas too, man. Jazz 3 for life. Yeah. No worries, Krillbar. I got 2 drives. I got this one and I got this one here, which is a lot lighter drive. All right. So, what else is going on? I've got Guitar Hack hats now. If anyone is interested, if you go below in the links, on oh god, what is it? Spreadshirt. There's Guitar Hack hats now available. On that from Spreadshirt, and shirts and mugs and all that's from the other store. If anyone is interested in a Guitar Hack hat, people were asking me for hats for a while, so I found a place that did hats. So that link is below if anyone would like to purchase a hat or a toque, as we Canadians call it a toque, but I think you guys in the U.S. call it a beanie, but it's like a knit hat. We call it a toque up here. I've got those as well. Sounds good compared to the last time. Yeah, I was doing a lot of testing, Bobby. Make sure it wouldn't sound bad again. My Christmas was weird because my uncle died. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry to hear that, Metal Rules. Oh, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. PJ Kobe, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, if you folks aren't aware, there's a couple of things that Gibson did, and one is a Murphy Lab. So I think what they're doing is they're calling their custom shop where they do the relic, they're calling that the Murphy Lab. I don't know. I imagine it's a part of the custom shop, right? I'm not 100% sure on that, but it's where you get your guitars all aged and, like this one. I don't know if you can tell, but this one has been aged, right? You see the nickel is kind of dull on it and stuff. Because it's not the age. This is only like 2 or 3 years old. But they're doing that in the Murphy. And also now, if you go to Nashville, as an attraction, they have something called the Gibson Garage. I think it's called the Gibson Garage. Where it's, they've got all kinds of, it's like a big showroom of Gibson stuff. Which I wish they had in Nashville when I was in Nashville, but I don't think I'll ever get a chance to see it now. What drive have you on now? Right now? This one? That is a $40 K-Line Pure Sky. That's $40. I use that for for lighter overdrive. That's the one I use for lighter overdrive. For heavier overdrive, I have this one. This is the Lawrence Petros 74. That's the Lawrence Petros. The pandemic situation in our country, Metal Rules, where I live, I'm in Toronto, Canada. We're basically under martial law. That's what we're like, second wave of emergency, whatever. Yeah, we can't go anywhere. It's pretty sad. Like, we're locked down pretty hard over here. Tone sounds killer, PJ Kobe. Awesome. Hey, James, how are you, man? Oh, yeah, that's right, Preston. You've got the K-Line Cacti, which... what is it? Is that a dry... I think that's a dry pedal, too, isn't it? Isn't that like a fuzz or something? Nickel hardware, my 91 is so dull, it looks gray. Don't want to polish it. No, people pay big money for that, Cecil. All right, let's hope I don't have another freaking commercial on this one. Okay, this one should be good. No commercial in front of it. I got one more here. Let me know who is into Santana. Any Santana fans in here? Give me a 1 if you're a Santana fan. Give me a 1. They just semi-open restaurants in Baltimore City. Yeah, you're not going to risk it, Don? Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. It's a full-tone clone. So it's a dirt pedal. Okay, see a bunch of 1s. Santana rules. Okay, so I've got this one here. It's basically they're calling it they're calling it a silky Latin groove backing track. Pelican J, hello. But it's basically really it's a Santana. Very well, not Santana, but very Santana-ish. So let me give this one a go. I'll try to hit fewer bum notes. I hit quite a few bum notes on the last one. And let's see how this one goes. All right, turn off the mic here and lower it so it's not my way. Okay, I hope you enjoy this, folks. All right. Hope everybody heard that okay. I'm all played out. I'm going to put this down. So that sound all right? Everybody hear it okay? Do you use any theory hack or all feel? I knew that was an A minor. And apart from that, apart from that, I don't even know what the chord progression is. But, I mean, I rely pretty much on my ear. And the other thing that I do, William, is I know where all the notes are. I mean, that being said, every once in a while I'll hit a bum note. But I know where all the notes are on the neck, and I can hear the change, and I know where to target. Like, I'll know what note will work, So but it's not like I don't have enough musical ability, knowledge, or speed to think about you're hitting the third, or you're hitting the fifth, or you're hitting whatever. I don't have that ability. I'm not musically trained. I've taken lessons enough that I can analyze progressions and stuff like that, and then know what keys are in and whatever. But all three tracks that I did, all I knew was that the start, what keys it was in. I think one of them was in C minor. I think it was C minor, D minor, and that one was A minor. That's all I know. And then the rest I just feel, I guess, and sound. I don't know. But I've been playing a long time, and I should be a lot better than I am, to be honest with you. Sounds great. Thanks, man. Nicely done. Thank you. Thanks, everybody, for the kind words. 2 songs that made me cry would be by King Crimson and Shine On You Crazy Diamond. 2 songs that made me cry. Talking about songs that make you cry. Thanks, Stan in New Jersey. Appreciate it. Thank you, Don. Don's another one. Don 2 and 3 chord jams. He's got that whole Santana vibe feel down really, really well. He can play very. He can do that shit really good. Yeah. Then you have amazing feel. Well, thanks, William. I mean, I'm very limited in what I can do. I mean, I just make a lot of a little. You know what I mean? It's like I can make a burger, but I'll make a really good burger. But don't ask me to make anything else. I have a very limited vocabulary. I just try to make the most of what anyways. Yeah. Ace really never took a lesson in his life. Yeah. Ace has one of those guys that he has a quirkiness about him that just, he does some crazy shit that, even if you're playing Ace, you're not sounding like Ace, because there's all these little nuances and things that he does. And I have a ton of respect for guys who can nail Ace, because I can't. Like, I can play the solo to Deuce, and I can play the solo to Parasite, and I can play all those solos, and, but it'll never sound good, because he's got all those little quirky little things that he does, right? EVH said he wouldn't have did half the stuff he did had he been trained. Well, the thing is with EVH is he wouldn't take guitar lessons, but he knew music very well. So he knew his music, Cecil. So in terms of his approach to the guitar, it was a little unorthodox because he never took guitar lessons, but he really knew music, like he knew theoretically, chords and structure and all that kind of shit. He knew all that stuff already. What songs make me cry? Nothing in a long time, Metal Rules, but I'm sure there's some out there. Mr. Rock, there's another fantastic player. Very good. Improvisational player. Really, really good. Dimebag didn't take lessons either, as long as it's not a veggie burger. Carl Sean, there's a new name. If you folks, anybody in here is new, you got 37 watching. Please hit the like and hit the subscribe. Trying to grow the channel as much as I can. If you're a regular watcher, you know I do a Wednesday show every week, and I've been fortunate to get some bona fide rock stars on the last few months, and the numbers and getting a bigger channel. Really, all that is it just it makes it more likely for somebody that, because I send out a million invitations, and a lot of folks ignore me. But maybe if they look at the number, I mean, not that my number's big, but I just cracked 2,000. Actually, I should thank everybody for that. That was very, very nice of your support to get me to that point. But if you got bigger numbers, they're more likely to say yes and come on the show, unless they're just really nice guys, which has been the case lately. Ryan Cook. If anybody in here is a Kiss fan, you really should watch the show from last Wednesday. A lot of Kiss talk in that show, and we did a Name That Kiss solo there not too long ago. I've done a lot of shows on Kiss, but yeah, so if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe and grow this thing. And the bigger this gets, the more likelihood of getting, more names. I'm really trying to get Bruce Kulick on right now. That just to give you an idea how high I'm shooting and missing. Nuno Betancourt is probably sick of hearing from me, but anyways, there's a lot of big names I go after, but they just ignore me. And why wouldn't they, right? I mean, these are big rock stars. What do they want to talk to a guy in his basement for? I get it. Yeah, from the piano, he knows a lot of theory. That's right. You cry. Are you talking about all the songs that make you cry? Yeah, new hack merch, folks. There's hats now available on Spreadshirt. There is, and then if you want t-shirts, mugs, hoodies, all that stuff, that's on Teespring. So the links are all below. Also, if you folks are not not subscribed, if you folks don't follow me on Facebook, I have a link to my Guitar Hack Facebook page below there as well. And there's also a Guitar Hack group where people are throwing stuff up there all the time, and whenever I look at it, it could be maybe they're promoting their own show, and I got no problem with that whatsoever. That uses the Guitar Hack groups for everybody. You got something you want to promote, you got a new song coming out, a video, feel free to promote it on there. And then people are throwing up they find something cool on YouTube, like an old show or something. I put a cult thing up there not too long ago because I'm a huge cult fan. So, anything like that, throw it up on there. Yeah. And, so there's lots of ways to support the channel, I used to make this speech at the end of every show, and I haven't done it in a long time, but the whole thing about this channel too is to build a community of guitar players. So a lot of you people are new, so you probably haven't heard this spiel yet, because I used to say this a lot before, but when I started this channel, and the reason I call the channel Guitar Hack is I'm not pretending to be anything that I'm not. I'm not a professional guitar player. I play in a bar band. I do it because I love doing it. I've been playing on and off for like 30 years. But it's to build a community of guitar players, regardless of your ability. Encourage everyone that picks up the guitar, regardless of their skill level. Put stuff out, play. We're all here to support each other, to help each other become better guitar players, better musicians, and so on. So that's why I named the channel what I named it. That's why I do stuff like, unrehearsed, play in front of you. You're hearing the good and the bad. It's like, look at this guy, man. He's like, playing by the seat of his pants. Yeah, I'll put out a video, or I'll learn a song, or whatever. If anything that you heard here tonight inspires you to pick up a guitar, or to maybe put something out, then mission accomplished, right? Buffalo Rock City, really enjoyed. Yeah, those Buffalo Rock City guys are great. Actually, you just reminded me, Cecil Music, both Gene Schmidt with Buffalo Rock City, and Philip Schaus, who's also on Buffalo Rock City and is the guy who plays guitar in Ace and Gene's solo band. Not Ryan Cook that I had this week. This is another gentleman. Those guys are both massive Van Halen fans, and they both played in Van Halen cover bands. And they are both coming on the show. When did we? I think it's the 6th of February. They're both coming on the show, and they're going to be, it's all a Van Halen show, and they're going to show you how to play all these crazy ass Van Halen licks. I'm not touching the guitar when those guys are on. I mean, they had to force me to play a Kiss solo when I was doing the Kiss show. Those guys are such good musicians. They're so much higher, way above my pay grade. But those guys are going to be showing you, if anyone is interested in Van Halen or how to play a certain thing or whatever, check out that show February 6th. But I'll be talking more about that as we get closer. Who do I have tomorrow? Pelican J. Tomorrow is Sunday. I'm watching football. If you mean the next show on Wednesday, I talked about this earlier. I will have my my younger brother, who is a fantastic musician, who has his own channel that I'll put in the description. It's called Dense Skill Music. He just put out a channel recently. He produces all my original music. If you've heard any of my original songs, it's all him doing the producing. I mean, I write the music and I play it all, but he mixes it and programs the drums, and he lays bass down on all of it too. And he's just amazing. Not because he's my brother, but the guy should be. It could be a professional musician. It's just did not become one, but he definitely has the ability. Unlike me. Bruce seems very. PC Kobe PJ Kobe. Yeah, I'm working on Bruce. I would love to have that. For me would be an absolute highlight if I could get Bruce on the show. That'd be amazing. Saboteurs Music, have not seen you in a while. How are you? I'm a hack. Yeah, actually, on my Blackie T-shirts, on the back it says "I'm a hack and I'm okay," which I kind of ripped off Monty Python. Right? I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Anyways. That's right, Mr. Isaraki just said it. Guitar playing is not a contest. Yeah. Exactly. Pelican J is a Seahawks fan. Yeah, you better wait a while before you pick up a guitar, Bobby. Yeah, Bobby just had some surgery on his hand. Let's see. ABC Rich 581. My brother, is he musically trained? No. But he's self-studied. Like he plays. I mean, he plays friggin'. His compositions are like jazz mixed with rock, with a dose of Satriani. Like it's. I mean, let's put it this way. When I go over there with one of my original songs, it's like a kid with crayons showing up to Picasso's house to paint a picture. You know what I mean? I'm the kid with the crayons. I don't know. He tolerates me and records my stuff, but no, yeah. If somebody wants to check him out, I think you're the only one working tonight, Brian. But if you could throw my brother's link in the chat, just go over there. If you don't want to subscribe, you don't have to. Just go over there and listen to something called Stratoblaster. Just listen to that. Okay. Just listen to that song. If that doesn't make the little hairs in the back of your head curl up, I don't know what will. That's the craziest, sickest example of playing. And if you're a Hendrix fan, you will love it. Yeah, he covers a lot of ground. Yeah, when he goes and jams, like when I jam, whenever I jam, I'm playing rock songs. He's actually jamming jazz. That's how well above my pay grade he is. I'm good, Saboteurs Music. I hope you're doing well too. You're staying awake. Yeah, I hear it. Every once in a while, I need a break, man. For sure. All right, let's see. Anybody have any last minute questions for me? So, just in closing, a couple of things I want to mention because people have been coming in and out. So, number one, I did a collab with Mark Wade. Mark Wade, Time Has Been Kind. Brian's been putting the links up for that, so check out that video. Okay. Also, I working on some new. I'll be recording some new music next week. I have all kinds of original songs on my channel. If you go to the original music playlist, there's 7 originals. Actually, there's more than 7, but there's 7 like more recent ones that I've done. So check those out. Thank you, Brian. Just put up my brother's channel. So check those out. More original music is coming. This Wednesday, I will have my brother as a guest on the show. Okay, and then next week, I'm basically booked right through to mid February at this point, which is awesome. So a lot of cool guests and shows coming up. His channel is Dense Skill Music. Yeah, Dense Skill Music. Don just here. You know what? Let me do this. Okay, all right. And if maybe that's too much, you just do a search on Dense Skill Music. You probably see it. Anyways, yeah. So he's coming on the show on Wednesday. New music coming up, and merch wise, because of people asking me, I did find a store that does hats now. I have hats if anybody wants a hat. The links are below. So if you want to support the channel, there's a Guitar Hack store. You want shirts, mugs, and all that kind of stuff. If you want a hat, that spread shirt, that's below. And, there's PayPal down there. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, you don't follow me on Facebook, all that stuff is down there. So, join up, always putting stuff out, always trying to grow the community and try to be positive and help as many people out as I can. If anybody wants to reach me by email, that's down there as well. Feel free to email me if you've got questions or if you got music you want me to help you with or play on, like I've done already a couple of those. People have asked me how do you play this song. I can teach you how to play it. I just did a Sex Pistols lesson for somebody a while back. I love the Sex Pistols. They're amazing. Let me know if anyone's got any last minute questions. I'm just watching the chat here. Yeah, you too, Michael. You have a good one. Everybody have a good weekend. Lots of football on tomorrow, right? Tomorrow decides the Super Bowl. All my teams are out, so at this point, I don't really care who wins. I just don't want Brady to win a Super Bowl. So if anybody but Brady wins, I'm happy at this point. So I'll just give it a couple minutes here. Hope you guys enjoyed the playing. Hope I didn't bore you too much with that. I was kind of in a mellow mood. That plus I can't really shred. So I kind of stay in my lane in terms of playing, spontaneously like this. But I like these Saturday night things. It's like almost a gig. Because every Saturday night before this crap happened, I was in a bar playing somewhere. So, yeah. All right. Oh, you're with me, no Brady. Yeah, you can have Carson Wentz, Brian. Nobody wants Brady to win. All right. Okay. I don't see any other questions. All right, you guys rock. Have a great rest of your weekend. And if I don't see you sooner, hopefully we'll see you all on the Wednesday. On the Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you're new to the channel, please think of liking and subscribing. All right, you guys rock. Take care.